remember Gigapets? How about the guy who was cheating on his wife with his ChatGPT? Well, I have created something like a Gigapet and something for the insane people who have gained a huge, weird relationship with their ChatGPT, but I made it to where it's a friend that supports you when it comes to starting a business or running your business. And it's super gamified. So you can actually make money with this thing. How can you make money with it? 1, by selling the buddies that you have trained. 2, by renting out the buddy so other users can actually rent out your buddy. 3, creating clothing for the buddies, so create assets for the buddies. And 4, you can sell all of the knowledge that you have given to your ChatGPT to everyone's buddies and make money off of the knowledge that you have. Something like being a guru, but you don't actually have to make a course. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you how to use Sparta Buddies. Let's get into it. Welcome to Sparta Buddies. Now, this is how you use the platform. When you always start off with one buddy. My first buddy was Jordan. When you level up to level 5, basically your level is basically Jordan. So Jordan is level 6 right now, okay? So when your first buddy goes to level 5, you're able to unlock more buddies. And how do you buy more buddies? Go to the shop, you will see them. So every 5 hours, buddies will change. So this is sales specialist, technology, financing. So in the next 9 minutes, these buddies will go on rotation. These buddies will go out. You'll never be able to get them again. And then there's to be some new ones coming here. You can only get these buddies when you reach level 5. These will pop up for you. Do you have these items? I'm going to have it where it explains what the items is. It update, remove them. So I'm going to put it back. Basically give you tooltips with these guys. What these things do. They all do something. So like this increases your buddy's memory. You see that in a second. So it's like basically letting them rest. As you can see right here, the memory usage, the Dota and Dokata. And basically you can go hover over and such everything does. All right. So each buddy also has its own stats. So like these things do something. So like leadership, when they work with other buddies, they basically get the job done better and increases the experience points and also the results of whatever you ask them for. I'll show that and everything. So you can start a quick chat with the buddy. Basically takes you to the buddy and you talk to them. They gain experience points every time you use them. How they get smarter by using them. So it's like training your ChatGPT basically. And you train your buddy. You can assign a task to them and stuff like that, and you can feed them. So feeding them makes them happy. So if they lose health, like as they go on, they just lose health. They don't die when they reach the 0. What happens is they just basically they don't give you the best answers, stuff like that. So like when you ask them questions and stuff, they don't give you the best answers. And when you talk to them normally, you tell they out of it. All right, so that's what that does. So memories will also going back to memory for a second. Memory will stop them from basically remembering things. So when you give them a memory usage, a memory cake, they will start to remember things again, right? So that's that. You have all the, it's basically like an RPG game basically. When you go to business tasks, and this here allows you, yeah. Okay, so Jordan was just on I gave him a task to do, and I gave him to learn a little more about marketing. And then marketing campaigns, I asked him to give me a marketing campaign for my stream. And then you see Jordan right here. This is today. And this is what he gave me. So this reports outline a comprehensive marketing campaign strategy for promoting streaming on Kick. That's what I asked him. Platform, streaming, he knows that he would do research. And designed to enhance brand visibility, attract a large audience, and drive engagement. So basically the industry trends. The streaming industry is rapidly growing with an increased shifting towards niche platforms like Kick. Offers unique content and community engagement, viewership, tells you all the trends and everything, that competitive analysis, all stuff. I think what I'm gonna be doing is pretty different. I don't see anybody doing that type of stuff like that. Tells you the competitiveness and that stuff. Then he gives you the audience insight. Audience consists of Gen Z and millennials. It tells you who's your audience over there. So this is multiple different things. It's just not marketing. So I asked him to do this for me. This is what he came back with. And then live events. So it gives you all the type of stuff like the content plan. Organize exclusive live events and interactive sessions to engage viewers. Okay. All right. Provide tutorials, insights on streaming, best practices to empower new streamers. Okay. Then you did a budget allocation. Basically talks about all these type of things like that. Gives you all the, I didn't ask him, but he just completely broke all this down, right? So he did a really good job. Engagement rates, all that type of stuff like that. So implementation plan. Okay, here we go. Week 1. All right. Partnership, okay. Okay. Roll out influencer partnership. Central risk, competition, big growth. Okay. So he gives me that, and the higher the level he gets, the better information that he gives, stuff like that, right? So let's just say I want to send Doka. I never talked to her before. So let me send this one on a quest, and it will probably get to level 5 if I do that. Emery's on level 5, so Emery should be able to be listed up for market. Yeah, so I can sell him on the marketplace now. All right. So let's go back here for a second. Let's go to business task. What I want to do is I want to get Doka to level 5, and this is a strategy expert. Do a business plan. Can you make the business plan for agencies who are following my advice while I am working on my own agency? But what I am doing versus online gurus is I am actually helping my students with closing their deals. Come up with a plan to let's see, to make this streamline business more effective. Say something like that. All right, so we put an action plan together. You get to choose which like deliverables you want, right? Okay. So I want it today. I want it today. So which their days are basically like 60 minutes, so it's like every hour. So 1 week, basically, I think it's 7 hours. Yeah, so you get this right here. And if I want to basically increase it just to make it move faster, you can do that if you want to, but I don't want to. We just do that right here. And now she's putting together a business plan. Now, if they have higher stats like time management, this will basically knock that down. So this will knock that down if she had good time management. Yeah, she doesn't have good time management. All right, so another cool thing that you can do a lot on it, okay? So once they get to level 5, you'll be able to sell them and rent them out, okay? So you'll be able to rent them out, sell them, all types of stuff like that, okay? So I actually got to fix this button, obviously. It's not working. So you have that. You can feed them, just increase their happiness, okay? So right now, I'm not going to, I guess I got enough money. So you see, feed again, boom. Now I'm at 100%, all right? So you have that there. You can list, like I said, you can list out rentals for your buddies. So different buddies do different things. So if I'm a user and I need a good email buddy or a good, let's say coding, a buddy that's good at coding, then you rent them out here. Okay. So you can also have the buddies work together. So you can type in the description what you want, and then they will basically gain experience on those collaborations, and they also start to feel certain ways to each other and stuff like that. So they'll learn from each other expertise as well. So like they will learn from each other. So they will learn whatever they like operations. He will learn strategy operations and marketing operations. They will all learn that stuff together. That's a pretty cool thing for them as well. Then you have report. I told you guys about the reports. You have that. Community is gonna be pretty cool. We can talk to each other on here. Then we can in the future update a buddy. The buddies are gonna be able to talk to each other with you guys. Everybody's gonna be talking with the buddies, giving their insight on the conversation and everything like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. Then you have governance, where buddies can become mayors. People, there be campaigns, elections and stuff like that, and then people can vote. The community can vote on who will be the mayor of that time, and then there'll be a time period that person's a mayor, that person's buddy's a mayor, and then that whoever buddy is it can propose features that they want, sales if they want sales, and all this type of things like that, and I'll be able to approve it or not, whatever the case may be. So you got I already showed you that here. So if you want to go to clothes, you want to create your own clothes. It costs you 2,000 bit notes, and you can create your own clothes. You can choose what's the stats of those clothes are going to be, right? You can choose the stats of those clothes. So you can choose the style, right? You can choose the color. You can choose the color of the clothes. I don't think it shows. Okay, it does show right there. As soon as you will be able to create put your own pictures and stuff like that. Then you'll be able to do the marketplace, market price. And then you can do a listing cost as well. So you can do this as well if you want to sell items privately. Then you can just choose to list them up on the market. So that's up to you. This can be a part of business for you. Again, this is one way you can make money. Other than selling buddies too, that's another way you can make money. Then you have your knowledge base. You can gather all your knowledge that you want, that you have, and then you'll be able to sell it as well on here. So you can sell all of your information, all the type of like the knowledge that you put into your ChatGPTs, all the type of thing like that, and then other people's buddies will be able to learn what your buddy, what you taught your buddy or taught your ChatGPT. So that's a cool thing too. So it's basically like selling courses to AI, right? So selling courses to AI basically. So that's that right there. We have inventory, which I got to fix this, so you can be able to see this. So that's basically it. That's all. You can see these things and make it, a little more nice looking. So as you can see, Jordan, right? Jordan is wearing an executive suit. An executive suit basically gives Jordan this right here, and I can equip it and unequip it and stuff like that. So you see, so I can choose equip to which buddy, and equip it back to Jordan. Okay, so Jordan has the suit back on. So that's the clothing. That's what the clothing is for. Then you have business empires. This is a game. So it's basically like Civilization. As you can see, complete in real time and economic challenges. Your AI buddy, business skills impact performance, higher skills, better marketing decisions. Player with the highest market value wins. So basically how it works is basically like it's playing an economy game, but your buddies will be able to give you advice. So the buddy that you choose to go in there, the higher the level you are, if they're good at what's going on, they will be able to give you better insight on what's going on with you. So they'll be able to help you win and stuff. When it comes to the entry fees, if you're a host of the game, you can charge how much you want. So if you put 1,000, and then let's say I think up to 8 players can win, so that's 8,000 bit notes. That means that the winner will get 85% of the 8,000 bit notes plus of the 300. We give you 300 free bit notes for winning, and then the host gets the reward of 15% of the bit notes that was won. All right, of all of basically the entry fee, and that's that right there. So that's the game. So to keep everybody, so we can do the market focus on what type of markets you can choose, whatever you want to target, whatever you want the game to be about. So that's basically so people can come on and just like chill out and with each other and stuff like that. Then you got the productivity. Okay, so you can have your buddies do emails for you. Again, if based on what they're good at, like strategy, marketing, operations. So basically, what type of email you want them to write. But if they're good at emails, then they would be writing like the most craziest emails. They might write some fire for you. Then you have a calendar. So your buddies can also set up this calendar and everything like that. They will set it up in different ways. You don't really need to be experts for that. Then you have coding questions. So it's the coding consultant for you. So you basically put up a type of code that you have or what you're trying to do when it comes to coding. And the buddy, if they're good at it, they will help you out. Okay, so I wouldn't waste bit notes on this if you're a buddy. If you don't have a buddy that's good at technical stuff. If you show you right here, I asked my buddy question. Let's see. Here we go. It says, "Hey there, I noticed. Wait, okay, yeah, wait. 1 second. Oh yeah, okay, cool. It said AI. I don't know why it says AI. This is a bug. Yeah, this is a bug. It's supposed to have your names. All right, yeah. So say hey there. I know this might be a bit confusion. I'm actually Jordan. Oh, okay. So because it's coming from the this is coming from the code generator. I'm actually Jordan, your marketing consultant buddy. Let you know what they are. Not a coding consultant, but don't worry. I'm absolutely ambitious about helping you connect Airtable to your site. Because this is actually a fantastic marketing strategy move. Okay, so then he basically tells you like what to do, and then he gives you his marketing, his little marketing thing of how you can use Airtable on with the code that you gave him. All right, so that's a cool thing right there. And then you have notes, so they just basically make notes for you. That's basically that. But yeah, so this is how you so like you see they all have their own chats, right? They all have their own chats. Let me show you. Okay, so I haven't talked to her. So I'll say, hey, how are you doing? And how is the business task I gave you going? So if it's a friendly conversation, right? You can send it. You can send for free. But if it's a business question, then you have to pay for it for 50-bit notes. So it's saying, since I said the word business, it's thinking it's a business conversation. So I'm gonna say, let's say this. Okay, so let's say this. How is the task I gave you going? All right, there you go. So she's thinking. Hey there, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. As for the task you gave me, could you remind me what it's about? I want to make sure I'm on the right track with the information. I did get this one. Task, right? Yeah. Business to plan. All right. So I'm gonna fix that there, where they'll know what they're doing and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna fix that there. But if you wanted to do, let's say what is she? There you go. So if I wanted to do this, the quick questions and stuff like that for what they do, and you put that there, and then they will give you, like, the better they are at what they're doing, the better the answer is. All right. So in the business strategy, several trends have been emerging that are shaping how companies plan and execute their growth and competitive positions. Here's a few noticeable: the digital transformation, digital technology, all areas of the business. That's facts. Environmental, social, governance, okay. Data-driven decision marketing, yep. Remote and hybrid work, yep. So yeah, so that she will give me that. Now, if you see, her XP went up. Well, no, wait, right here. So her XP went up. So yeah, right here, it should be going up a level soon. She's on level 4 still. It should be going up a level soon. And you have that there. So that's basically a lot of the stuff that goes on here. And then when you chat, so you can chat 2 different ways. So there's a lot more that's coming. You got to get to level 5. So when you get to level 1, you're on level 1 and 4, you won't see some features. So once you get to level 5, you'll see some. And then once you get to level 10 and all this type of stuff like that, there'll be more features being added. I'm going to be adding more features. And again, when it comes to the mayor part, you guys will have so many more features. But yeah, this is how you use Sparta Buddies. Again, it helps you a lot with business. It helps you with talking to them and stuff, to be your friend and all that stuff like that. As time go, I will be making them better and better and better, updating them and making them smarter, making them better, making them more human and all that stuff like that. So yeah, that's my goal with these guys. And hopefully you like what you guys got going on. This is another place that you can make money. If you want to buy BitNotes and stuff, you can right here. As well as secured, it's all that stuff like that. You can there, right there. So hopefully like what you see. That is Sparta Buddies. Can't wait to see you guys using it and seeing like guides and everything like that, because you can make guides out of this. I can't see what you guys do with it.